Hi, this is Andy from Nutritional News. In today's video, I will talk about trans fats, what they are, and why we all should avoid them at all costs. Let's jump right in. Trans fats are a type of unsaturated fat that can be harmful to both your body and your overall health. These fats can be found in a wide variety of processed foods. Trans fats are linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, stroke, and diabetes, as well as to an increased likelihood of contributing to weight gain. Avoid eating these 10 foods that are the worst of the worst when it comes to their trans fat content if you want to improve your overall health and longevity. These foods include processed snacks, fried foods, and prepackaged baked goods, all of which have been linked to a higher risk of disease and poor health. The best way to ensure your long-term health and wellness is to maintain a diet that is both well-balanced and low in the intake of foods that are known to be unhealthy. The harmful effect of trans fats on your health. There have been numerous studies that link trans fats to a variety of adverse effects on human health. There is a correlation between consuming trans fats and an increased likelihood of developing cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain cancers. Consuming foods that are high in trans fats can lead to an increase in potentially dangerous cholesterol levels in the blood, which in turn can cause the buildup of plaque in your arteries. It is possible that this will increase your risk of having a heart attack or a stroke. Insulin resistance and obesity are both risk factors for type 2 diabetes, and there is some evidence to suggest that trans fats also play a significant role in the development of these conditions. Additionally, trans fats are harmful to the health of your brain and may have a negative impact on your brain function, mood, and overall mental health. Intake of trans fat has also been related to changed gene expression, which may cause an increased cancer risk. Additionally, trans fats may have a detrimental effect on the health of your liver, the function of your pancreas, and your immunity as a whole. Additionally, trans fats can cause inflammation and have an effect on the health of your gut, both of which can result in digestive problems such as bloating, cramping, and abdominal pain. In addition to causing joint pain and discomfort, trans fats have also been linked to skin problems such as acne and rashes. The worst foods on earth that contain trans fats. There are many processed foods, such as snack foods, fried foods, and baked goods, that contain trans fats. These fats are unhealthy and should be avoided. The foods listed below are some of the worst offenders when it comes to containing trans fats. Baked goods such as cake, donuts, cookies, and pies are typical examples of items that contain a significant amount of trans fats. Foods that are frequently fried, like French fries, hash browns, and fried chicken, contain a high amount of trans fats because of the frying process. Most sweets, granola bars, and snack bars contain a significant amount of trans fats as well. The dangers that trans fats cause to your health. Consuming foods that are high in trans fats may put you at an increased risk for developing chronic diseases such as heart disease and diabetes. Consuming foods that are high in trans fats has been linked to an increased risk of developing several types of cancer, including colorectal, pancreatic, and liver cancer. Trans fats have been shown to be more harmful than saturated fats, which are typically found in foods like butter, cheese, and red meat. Therefore, it is important to try to eliminate trans fats from your diet as much as possible. Consuming foods that are high in trans fats may too have a negative impact on the health of your brain, as well as cause digestive problems, joint pain, and skin problems. How to cut down on your trans fat consumption. Avoiding processed foods and opting instead for whole, unprocessed foods is the most effective way to reduce the amount of trans fats that you take in on a daily basis. Consuming a wide variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes is the most effective way to guarantee that you are meeting all of your dietary requirements for essential nutrients. You can reduce or eliminate the amount of trans fats in your diet by eating a diet that is abundant in whole foods like fruits, vegetables, legumes, and grains that are unprocessed. You can help yourself avoid consuming a significant amount of trans fats in your diet by making sure that the majority of your grains are consumed in their whole form rather than as flour. Cooking options that don't involve the use of trans fats. If you want to reduce the amount of unhealthy fats you take into your body, one way to do this is to switch out the oils you use in your kitchen for ones that are lower in trans fat. Because they typically contain a lower percentage of trans fats than other types of cooking oils, vegetable, canola, and olive oils are excellent choices for use in cooking and baking. You may also want to check my other video that I posted a couple days ago that discussed more in detail about the best fats for cooking. When it comes to baking, coconut oil is my personal favorite. How the trans fats are labeled. The Food and Drug Administration has established regulations for the labeling of trans fats because research suggests they may have an adverse effect on human health. There are two different ways that trans fats can be listed on the nutrition labels of food products. The first place to look for them is in the column labeled Total Fat, where they will be found listed as trans fat. There is a possibility that this section will also be labeled Total Trans Fat. If the product's label includes the phrase partially hydrogenated oil, which can be found in the section labeled Ingredients, this is also an indication that the item contains trans fats. Advantages of eating foods that are trans fat-free. Consuming a diet that is abundant in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes can assist you in lowering your intake of unhealthy trans fats. Consuming a diet that is high in whole foods can help you steer clear of foods that are high in trans fats. Even though many food products are required to list the presence of trans fats on the labels of their packaging, it is still important to be mindful of your diet as a whole. Consuming a diet that is abundant in whole foods has many positive health effects, including the facilitation of the maintenance of a healthy ratio of macronutrients, the acquisition of an adequate supply of vitamins and minerals, and the promotion of healthy gut bacteria. How to stay away from dietary trans fats. You can use the following suggestions to help you eliminate trans fats from your diet if that is something you are working toward. You can find the amount of trans fat that is in your food by reading the labels on the products. Choose foods that have not been processed and are still in their natural state. Fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes are examples of such foods. You should also limit your consumption of baked goods like cookies, cakes, and pies because these foods contain a significant amount of trans fats. Conclusion. Trans fats are an unhealthy type of fat that has been related to a variety of negative health impacts. Eating foods high in trans fats can increase your risk of heart disease and diabetes, as well as contribute to weight gain. Eating a diet rich in whole foods can help you avoid consuming significant amounts of trans fats in your diet. Did you learn something new about trans fats from this video? I hope you did. Please let us know in the comments section. If you are curious to learn the most cutting-edge knowledge and health benefits related to intermittent fasting, you can download my free book that provides information on how you can start your fasting experience in an optimal fashion. The link is in the description. If you didn't fall asleep during this video, please hit the like button, and if you want more videos on nutrition and health, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.